There's a new Switch update. Welcome back, you guys. We've got some crazy stuff going on this week. I say that every week, but I feel like this week especially there's some really interesting things going on. There's an update where you will only truly notice a difference if you're in China. We've got PS5 making their own version of the Switch. Like, if you look at this thing, immediately you think Switch. We've also got Fall Guys delayed and some incredible 2022 games to look forward to. Let's get started. All right, so Switch update 13.2.0 has been released, but if you're in the US, honestly, you probably didn't even notice any differences. The patch notes state that the update focused on general system stability improvements to enhance the user's experience, which honestly sounds like a whole lot of nothing. But in China, there's actually a big difference. This update added a Chinese rating system called CADPA. It just added basically the rating system to the opening software screen. And for Chinese region games, the rating icon is also going to show up in the lower corner. I feel like obviously the most exciting update in Switch history was when we got Bluetooth mode. I know there are rumors that the Switch OLED dock has 4K capability somewhere in its software, so maybe we'll be seeing a 4K update sometime in our future. All right, guys, I have some bad news. Everybody, give yourself a hug in preparation. Okay, Fall Guys has been delayed. No! So I'm pretty sure everybody on the planet knows what Fall Guys is, but if you live under a rock and you don't know, it's this incredibly awesome game where you go through like different obstacle courses. It's so much fun, but unfortunately, as of right now, you can only exclusively play it on the PlayStation and the PC. Developers have said that they are planning on making it available for both the Switch and the Xbox, but they just announced that once again, it has been delayed. I can understand, obviously, it taking more time to port a game that's like on a PlayStation versus the Switch for a lot of reasons, especially even just having the Joy-Cons. That's completely different than a PlayStation controller. However, I feel like it would be pretty easy to transfer over on the Xbox, so I'm very curious as to why that version is also delayed. They did say though, thank you so much for being patient with us, and we're excited to share more news with you in 2022. So I feel like 2022 is about to be a stacked year for games, which I'm going to get into later. But if that also means we're getting Fall Guys in 2022, oh baby, look out. 2022 is about to be the year of the game. I'm calling it now. I feel like 2022 is going to be the best year for the Switch. And I know you're going to agree with me when I list to you all of the games that are expected to come out in 2022. Now, hopefully all of these games actually come out in 2022, because I feel like 2022 has been the let's put it off until then year for a lot of things. That being said, we actually have some set dates that are hopefully gonna stay set dates for 2022 that I cannot wait for. We've got Breath of the Wild 2 coming in 2022. What? I feel like we've been waiting for this game forever, but in reality, we haven't. I feel like these just last 2 years have just gone by so slowly. That being said, there is still no release date, and 2022 is coming up very quickly, as in 3 weeks quickly, so I feel like they need to get a move on. Again, fingers crossed that at the Game Awards, we're finally gonna get an announcement about this. We've also got Pokemon Legends Arceus, what? Two heavy hitters already in the list that I'm well, there goes all my free time. I was already excited for Pokemon Arceus, and then they did that found footage, scary trailer, and now I just do not know what to expect, and I am so excited. If you guys have not watched this found footage trailer, you need to go watch that after this video. It's so scary, but it's really cool because they did a found footage where the footage is cutting out and it's all staticky, and then they did a restored version a little bit later where they're we found the full version of it. Ooh. Either way, I'm hyped. I cannot wait for this, especially because I feel like in some ways a little bit let down by the Pokemon Diamond remaster, and I feel like this is just going to fill all the holes in my Pokemon loving heart. We've also got Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp, which is very exciting for those who were fans of this Game Boy Advance game. I feel like these last 2 years have been perfect for all nostalgia lovers. Like, if you love nostalgia, I feel like you're on nostalgia overload these last 2 years. Coming to us April 8th, 2022, which I feel like is going to sneak up on us sooner rather than later, which is really exciting. Also coming this year, I'm telling you, only heavy hitters in this group is Triangle Strategy. Now, I absolutely love Octopath Traveler as a game, as an art style, and I'm so excited to play this on March 4th, 2022. Like, that is so soon! I'm about to have a countdown on my phone until March 4th because I cannot wait for this game. Another game that's coming out in spring. Like, I'm telling you, there's so many heavy hitters. We've got like a World Series lineup here of like batters. I don't know. I walked myself way too far into a sports metaphor and I got a little lost. I only know Wii Sports. But also coming in spring is Kirby and the Forgotten Land, which my mind was blown when they made this announcement. Like, just sheer excitement. I cannot wait to play this Kirby game. It looks so cool from just a little bit that we've seen. And it's the first fully 3D Kirby main series game, which I know sounds like a lot of qualifiers, but it's historic in its own way and very exciting. I'm still listing them. That's how many bop games, game bops. I don't know. That's how many game bops. What? I don't know. That's how many exciting things we've got coming for us. We've also got Monster Hunter 3 Sunbreak coming to us, which I would say is one of the most hotly anticipated expansions of games from 2021. This expansion has like promised the world, basically. There are so many additions coming in this expansion, which I feel like is a must, especially if you love the initial game. You should keep an eye out for that coming your way in summer of 2022, which again seems so far now, but I promise you it's gonna go like that, especially when you're playing all these other games in between that. Time's gonna fly by like nothing. We've also got Splatoon 3 coming. Like, I feel like I've just been listing games for forever, but it's because there's so many good games coming. I'm telling you, like, we're going to have no free time because literally every game that's been delayed has been delayed to 2022. We've also got Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, which I'm so excited for. I really love the original Mario plus Rabbids, and I was genuinely surprised. And I'm really excited too because it seems like this is going to have a Super Mario Galaxy vibe where you're going to like different planets and stuff. I'm thrilled. We do not have an overall date, but they said 2022, so they better not take it back or I'm gonna be mad. We've also got Metroid Prime 4, hopefully coming this year. They've been working on this game since like 2017. It's time. Again, fingers crossed that we may get an actual solid announcement about this at the upcoming Game Awards. I can't wait for us to find out and talk about it. Speaking of 2017 announcements that we're still waiting to come into fruition, Bayonetta 3 coming 2022. I mean, rumors are the game is already fully completed, so it does not make any sense whatsoever for them to keep putting off this game release. We've also got Chocobo GP coming out, which if you don't know, it's basically Final Fantasy meets Mario Kart, which was once again promised in 2022 with no official date quite yet. We've got Star Wars Hunters, which looks really cool, and I'm very excited, although I am nervous because it's from the creators of Farmville, which I feel like Farmville was like kind of fun. Like, I'm not gonna lie, did I have a farm in Farmville? Yes, I did. But still, I'm very interested to see where this game goes. I feel like I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket for excitement for this, but it looks awesome. And the characters you can play look awesome. This is coming out for both mobile and the Switch in 2022. And last but not least, and equally exciting, is Hollow Knight Silksong. I'm so pumped to have another Hollow Knight game coming up. I feel like I talk about Hollow Knight a lot on this channel, and rightfully so, because it's a great game. This again has no date quite yet, but 2022, looking out for you. I'm excited. I'm telling you, this is like overwhelming, like how many games. Like, I feel like I need like a nap now after just listing all those. Imagine how I'm gonna feel after playing all of them. Speaking of playing things, I would be remiss if I don't talk about what I am currently playing right now, which is Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I'm definitely having a lot of fun playing through this, but I do have my own kind of qualms with the game, I'll be honest and say. I feel like the art style isn't like fully there for me, which is a shame because I was really excited about it at the beginning. I feel like they're trying to do what they did in Link's Awakening, but they didn't do it like quite as well, which is kind of a bummer. But again, still fun. It's still Pokemon. I also feel like just in general, this remake isn't as unique as other remakes. I feel like they didn't do as much as they could have with the Underground. But again, obviously, I'm still having fun. All that to say, I could be slightly biased because I don't know if this is controversial. Don't come for me if it's controversial. But I feel like Generation 4 is not my favorite of the Pokemon generations. I'm sorry. Are you playing through either Diamond or Pearl? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Oh, don't come for me. Don't come for me about the Generation 4 thing, okay? I'm sorry. Welcome to our new segment, Dollar Games! So we're putting these dollar games from the eShop to the test to see whether or not they're actually worth the deal. Today's game we're playing is Nicky, which I'm very excited about because, you know, Nicky is already a nickname for Nicole, so I feel like it's gonna be fun. It seems like it's a golf game, like you're playing as a golf ball. Let's get started, here we go. Oh, you can dress up your avatar. Okay, I am loving this. Obviously, I need the giant end chain. I love it. I feel like this is the look for us. The mustache, let's keep it. I'm ready. Okay, here we go. Let's go next. Wish me luck. All right, we're going in. Let's do it. Also, this music, I feel like, does not match the like vibes that we got from the character creation. I feel like the character creation.
Good to see you are finally awake. Now, let's get back to business.
All right, okay, I think that's good. I got scared. I was like, is that bad that I just like, okay, can you guys see this? Like, here, I'm gonna move closer to it. This horrifying doll. Like, it looks like it's not even his face. It looks like he's wearing like a mask of a face. I wanna swing from the ceiling fan. Slowly but surely. I like that we're also wearing heels to do all this, you know? It kind of makes me feel like Austin Powers. So these are like exploding dynamite. Oh, this is what I mean about the sound design. Like, I feel like it just sounds like I'm like in Wisconsin on like a shooting range or something. All right, come on. Ah, no! Come on. Here we go. Here we go. I like am not, for some reason, I'm not even singing. No! I'm a little bit further into the game now, so I thought I'd pause and talk about my overall thoughts of the game. So far, I mean, it's definitely worth $1. Would I say it's worth more than $1? I don't know, but if you were really wanting to play Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy, but unfortunately you only have a Switch, this is a great solution for you, I feel like. And again, relatively cheap. Some of the downsides are, obviously, I've already experienced a glitch that made me entirely restart the game, which is frustrating because with a game like this, like, you are kind of meant to like restart it like multiple times in the game just by like your own folly. But it sucked when I had to fully restart just because of the game glitching. But again, you only paid $1 for it. It's still really fun. Definitely worth $1. I don't know if I would pay like $15, but it's $1, so you know, enjoy. All right, Sony released a new patent, and I mean, just look at this thing. Immediately, my first thought was, that looks exactly like a Switch. So what the heck are they up to on the PlayStation side? Well, I'll tell you. Sony is working on a device that will immediately transform your cell phone using their own version of Joy-Cons. The device mimics almost in a way the DualShock 4 controller and kind of again adds that Joy-Con like slide-on experience to it. It looks like they basically just cut the DualShock in half. Already connect your PlayStation controller to your smartphone by the use of apps, but it seems like they're taking that above and beyond, which again is kind of exciting, but I feel like it looks so much like a Switch that has me a little suspicious, you know? All that being said, I'm always one for innovation, but it's like, come on, bro, don't just copy Nintendo. Do your own thing. I mean, I'm not gonna lie though, it does look cool. That being said, it seems like another company is out to steal the Switch's thunder with this new Switch-like device. Razer and Qualcomm have teamed up to create this, although don't get your hopes up too high because it seems like as of now, it is only available to game developers. That's right, they're currently creating this to help developers figure out how to develop games for these specific types of consoles. It's called the Snapdragon 3GX Handheld Developer Kit. It's got a 6.65 OLED screen. Suspicious using an OLED screen. Just kidding, we don't own OLED screen. And can operate up to 120 hertz. That hurts just thinking about it. Also, like the Switch, this device can be played both handheld or plugged into a TV. The main difference being though, when this is plugged into the TV, it has 4K gameplay. Also got a vent on the back of the controller and even a 4-way speaker. That's the most exciting thing to me. Like, I can't even imagine sound coming 4 ways. That's like surround sound. It also maps touchscreen commands to buttons and was built with streaming in mind? What? This is so crazy. It has a front-facing camera that players can theoretically use to stream themselves playing on the device. Wild. All of that and it's not being given to consumers? That just seems crazy to me. Don't get too excited though. Currently, it's just a proof of concept. We'll see if it actually makes it to the market, but I think it looks pretty cool.